Yo, what's going on guys? HyperX here. Welcome back to the video for Monster Hunter Rise Sunbreak, and welcome back to another armor skill breakdown. This is our new series breaking down some of the new skills they introduced in Sunbreak, because some of these are so incredibly awesome that you definitely need to check them out, and if you're not using them, you need to be made aware. And in these videos, we also talk about what they do, how they interact with other skills, and in general, their best use cases. So today we are talking about Furious, which, surprise, surprise, comes from the Furious Rajang armor set. I will of course give you a light spoiler warning in that we will be talking about an armor set you get after you've completed the story. I don't really feel like it's a massive spoiler because you've seen Furious Rajang before, so it's not really that new, but if you guys don't want to see anything technically speaking related to post-game stuff, then maybe you should step away. Anyway, with that being said, if you guys do enjoy this, a like would be super appreciated. Let me know in the comments down below if you have tried out this armor so far. In fact, let me know what armor sets you are enjoying the most, what new skills you like, and of course do be sure to keep it locked because we've got plenty more stuff coming your way. So, to begin with, where can you find this skill? Well, Furious, to our knowledge, can't currently be found on charms, but I'm hoping they'll add it to more armor pieces or charms in the future because it is super awesome and it would be nice to have some more build diversity. However, currently, if you want it, you need to turn your attention to the Furious Rajang armor. It's split across 3 different pieces with 1 point in the head, the arms, and the legs. The skill description for this thing says that if you use the red scroll, it builds your fury whilst fighting monsters, and if you then swap to the blue scroll when your fury is full, it gives you infinite stamina temporarily, which is insane. Level 1, when using the red scroll, will give you defense plus 10, or resistances plus 5, and then swapping to the blue scroll will temporarily increase your stamina. Meanwhile, the level 2 version will give you plus 20 defense, plus 10 resistance, and it will extend the infinite stamina. And level 3 will give you plus 30 defense, plus 20 resistance, and then swap into blue will give you an extension again to the infinite stamina. So naturally, if you want the longest bonus, you're going to go level 3. But what does this all mean? Well, the skill has 3 major things going on for it right off the bat. The armor set, first things first, looks hella awesome. I love this. Furious Rajang is part of my endgame fashion, and most notably, it also gives off a special, unique effect, allowing you to glow like a Super Saiyan. Honestly, it is incredible. If you fought Furious Rajang, you'll know they call it the Super Simian, which of course is a play on Super Saiyan. That part is hilarious, but you do also get your own Dragon Ball style glow, which is wild. Honestly, I like some of the effects they put into Sunbreak. Some of these just look real sweet. In addition to this, the skill either grants a passive increase to both defense and all resistances, while in the red scroll, while again, when in the blue scroll you get infinite stamina after building that rage. And to build rage, you simply need to remain in the red scroll for around 1 minute and 50 seconds. Building up rage is visually indicated by the Super Saiyan aura that emanates from your character. Once your rage is full, you perform the switch skill swap, and you will lose that defense boost, but temporarily gain infinite stamina. You can kind of think of it like Mega Dash Juice from the old games. So naturally, any weapon that is heavy on stamina usage will, without question, benefit from this skill. Each level of the skill slotted in your set will extend the time in which you are given infinite stamina. With level 1, you get 30 seconds of infinite stamina. Level 2, you get 60 seconds. And level 3 will give you 90 seconds of infinite stamina, which is a pretty good chunk of time, especially given how long it takes to build up that rage. Also worth noting, the other cool factor is that once you swap, the aura gets even bigger, and it produces one of the coolest effects in Sunbreak, and honestly, we definitely need more of this. Like Capcom, you have done a wonderful job on some of these armor sets with some of the visual effects. If we can get more of this in the future, ooh, I would love it. However, moving on from there, let's talk about some useful tips. Similar to Dereliction, just taking 1 or 2 points will still have massive benefits, as just 1 point will give you a huge 30 seconds of unlimited stamina, which again is crazy. So even if you don't get to fit all 3 pieces into your set, you can definitely get some massive benefits from simply carrying 1. Naturally, the first weapons that come to mind that would benefit from these are, of course, bow, dual blades, and lance. Both for the bow and the dual blades, it means that your damage uptime will be massively extended, as you'll not have to worry about stamina when you're dashing around whilst the buff is active. And for lance, it means that if you're playing a more defensive playstyle, then that means you can evade and guard like an unstoppable force. Because of course, normally you lose some stamina when you take heavy hits. While of course you're building up rage, you can freely swap back and forth while still keeping your charge level, though if you swap back to red after fully building the infinite stamina, it will cancel it and you will have to start again. You also don't have to hit or fight the monster, as it says in the skill description. You just need to be in the vicinity of the monster for rage to start building. It's also worth noting that a few things you might want to pair with this. Maximum Might is one of these. This is a skill that most weapons can benefit from, but especially things like bow and dual blades, where the max stamina uptime is minimal, you can now benefit from this given that your stamina will be infinite and therefore at max for quite some time. So you can benefit from the affinity bonus. Additionally, Evade Extender and Evade Window, this skill also synergizes nicely with these, given that of course they are evasive skills, and evasive movements typically use stamina, but again, these will not, so you can dash around like crazy. Normally, I would also recommend Sandango. I would say there aren't really any that come to mind that really sort of synergize with this. If any of you guys have any suggestions for things that you think go quite nicely with this, given of course your infinite stamina, by all means let us know in the comments down below. But generally speaking, that is pretty much it. It's pretty comfy, looks hella cool, and genuinely, if you haven't been using this, haven't been trying it out, you need to test this. So let me know in the comments down below what you guys thought, if you have been using this yourself, or if you're going to consider using it now you've seen more about it. If you've missed some of our recent videos, be sure to check out one of these ones, and stay tuned for plenty more.